We recording? We playing? I think so. All right, what's up, everybody? It's me, Jarrett, over here at VX Vision 1394. Back with a little bit of a different video. Let's see. Over the weekend, this past weekend, the New Balance skateboard team was here in Santa Clarita. They came to one of our local shops in the mall, Pharmacy Board Shop of Valencia. And then they headed over to our park to do a demo afterwards. So, yeah, I wanted to go check this out. New Balance, you know, Andrew Reynolds, crazy. Just almost like one of those, I don't know, like in skateboarding, like, I don't know if I'd say like Mount Rushmore type people, but definitely upper echelon of longevity, of like skill, just impact. So yeah, Reynolds being there, I was like, hell yeah. Anytime there's a demo, back in Ohio where we're from, I didn't get a chance to go to many demos. There just, you know, in Ohio where we were at, there just wasn't a lot. And if there were, maybe it was timing of life or what I was into. I just didn't get to go to many. I did go to a blind demo in like the early 2000s, an Osiris demo, which was same time frame. And then what else? There was the FA demo here in LA a few years back that was really cool. So I thought, yeah, Reynolds, Jamie Foy, Frankie Villani, JK's, Wilton Souza, Patrick, can't pronounce the last name, and then Tom K from Weekend, can't pronounce the last name, not even gonna try, amongst others. So, it's kind of weird for me, I guess, a little bit, because I don't know why. It's like, they're just regular people, so, you know, as a kid or something, it's, you know, but then as you get to an adult and stuff, not that it's bad by any stretch, and not that it's weird, it's just like, should you still be doing it, kind of in a sense, or just leave it for the kids and stuff? I don't know how we're, you know, I guess I'm the same age almost as Reynolds. I think he just turned 48 and I'm 50, so, I don't know why. I kind of get this weird feeling sometimes. Don't want to act like this super fan type thing, but they're all legends. You know, any pro skateboarder like that is a legend to me. Jamie Foy, I mean, like Monster Energy, the dude's legit. So yeah, it was really surreal. Living out here for one, and then being in an area where this stuff is kind of, I'll say, lightly common. Yeah, it's super sick. So anyways, we headed over to the mall. They had the autograph signing over there, and that was rad. Everybody was super nice, got some pictures with everybody. They just had pieces of paper, probably for people who, you know, couldn't afford to buy anything, which was totally awesome and fine. Put a little sticker on it, and everybody signed it, so I got one of those. And as I was going through the line, I picked up this pharmacy shirt. I'm probably jumping all over the place. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to show some of this things that I picked up, got signed, and then just talk about the demo a little bit. So I got this Pharmacy Board Shop shirt. And then going through the line, I had everybody sign it, just like everybody else was doing, which was sick. And then when we got to, I'm not sure who the dude was, but at the time, the security tag was still on the shirt. I hadn't paid for it yet. So the one dude was like, you know, oh, yeah. I was like, nah, it's all good. I just hadn't paid for it. And he was joking, you know, just like, what are you doing with that? And then Tom was getting ready to sign, so he started to sign the security tag, and I was like, no, dude, don't do that because I haven't paid for it. I knew that they were going to take this off and they would have kept it. He kind of looked at me funny, and it was funny because I was like, oh shit, I'm telling this guy what to do. Like, what a fucking idiot. And so I think it was all good, you know what I mean? But I'm like, you know, correcting this dude, and he kind of just like gave me this look like, and I was like, oh, no, totally. Just, you do whatever you want. Sign it. I don't give a shit. So he signed the shirt as well. And then when I got up to ring it up, Nas, I think he's the shop maybe manager. He let me have it, so I thought that was kind of sick. And a funny thing, when we were leaving the mall, me and my wife, when we walked through Macy's, this security thing set off their sensors, so I was just like, no, and I explained that they were all cool with it and shit like that. So got the shirt signed. I thought I'd just support that way. That's really cool. I might throw this like in a frame and hang it up, but this I'll just keep. And this little memento type thing, I thought, whoa, that's kind of sick, you know. I've got a signature on a security tag. And then lastly, you know, I got a Reynolds deck and had him sign it, which, yeah, it's wild, man, because, like, I wasn't ever like, how do I want to word this? When I was a kid, growing up, my favorite skateboarder was Danny Way. But then once I kind of got a little bit older, and once I opened my shop and was skating more, I didn't really have a favorite skateboarder. I had a lot of favorite skateboarders. Anybody who just, the music, the way they skated, obviously, just like anybody else. Those were the people who were my favorites. So, I mean, just throwing people out. Reynolds, Ronnie Krager. My God, I don't even know. Jeff Rowley, Tom Penny, Jaws, Aaron, Bam. I don't know. There's so many. PJ Ladd, all these, Ed Templeton, Jamie Thomas, all these impactful people, and then down to other ones who maybe you don't hear as much of. They're not focal points, but they're just as dope on a board, just as sick. Reynolds was kind of like one of those people. And in the early 2000s, I was kind of more along the lines of hip-hop stuff. Osiris was really big for me. I was writing a lot of Element decks. I was very much in the hip-hop side of things. And a lot of the guys in my crew were kind of more on like the punk side of things. So maybe Zero, Toy Machine, Baker at the time. And those dudes, I loved it. That early 2000s crew that we had was so sick because there were so many different personality types in the group that we had, but we all just got along really good, and it was so sick. So a lot of the dudes who were my really, really good bros, Ryan Canfield, Jason Downey, other ones, they were more along the lines of that punk, Baker fit. And I remember seeing like Baker 2G for the first time with Jason. I think it was Jason Downey. And I was just like, this is so sick. It's like not even, I guess we had Jeff Lenosi, Mike Maldonado. Some of those dudes were, and Beagle. It's a hip hop mixture, it's a culmination of both. And I remember me and Jason went over to this shop in Fort Wayne, and I bought this, and I probably watched this video over 200 times. And Reynolds' part, Greco's part, I mean, the music, that era. So, kind of not really meeting, but being in the presence of, getting a signature from him, and just like, he's taller than I thought. Dude's pretty tall. So, yeah, whatever. Fanboyed out a little bit, I guess. It's just a surreal moment. So, I'm going to hang this up in here somewhere. This is really sick. So, yeah. That was the signing. Everybody was really down to earth and nice, it seemed. They all had smiles on their faces, just thanked them for doing this, putting this stuff on. So, yeah, so we did that, and then we cruised, we left, headed over to the park, and it was pretty hot that day. And the demo was good. It was really good, but it was kind of busy, kind of crowded, and in the areas where they were trying to skate, there's a lot of people who had no business trying to skate while they were. That sounds bad, but that's just the truth. And it kind of made for a dangerous situation at times. There's little kids running around. I shot a little video. I didn't have a lot of time. It was me and my wife, and we wanted to go out to dinner afterwards. So, you know, I did get some footage, got some good clips. Reynolds doing his frontside flip, a really sick shifty flip. Too many tricks. Foy did some cool shit. Tom as well. They all did. But the point was, I haven't been to a lot of demos, like I said, but the ones that I've been to, and you kind of know that, you kind of just feel what they're feeling. And the blind demo that I went to back in the early 2000s, there were a ton of kids there, and when like the blind team was out there skating, it was hard for them. So they, went on the announcement and they were like, hey, clear everybody off, let these guys skate. Then the blind team doesn't want to look like dicks, like they're, this holier than thou, like, look at us. So they were like, no, let everybody skate. And, we'll skate amongst them. But it just wasn't working. It was too busy. So they funneled people out. We got a good demo out of the blind team at that time. It was really cool. But that being the point, and then what was the other demo? The Osiris demo. That one, they didn't have any of the like normal people out there skating. The park was pretty much closed down. Maybe locals who are like unwrittenly valid to be out there at the time. And I know that sounds like harsh, like it's an open skate park, man. It's for everybody. Anybody should be allowed to skate whenever they want. That's true. I can see that side of it, but also, a lot of people are there to see these guys. That's the reason they're doing that. And then at the very end, Wilton Souza, I think Tom's going through that line. You'll see it in the video. He has to jump out, lands, and then kind of rolls backwards, dislocates his shoulder. And I'm telling you, that shit was crazy. That shit was gnarly. You could tell, wasn't sure if it was his elbow or his shoulder at first, but then when he got over, I could tell by the way they were getting ready to, and tried a couple times to like set it. And then I just happened to be filming. That. I don't know why. And kind of popped it right back into place. Like, dude, some of these guys, it's just, that's what I was telling my wife. Like, some of these skateboarders who are doing some of this shit are just like, these people are built different, man. So I was grateful. It felt like a lot of the team might have been chilling. Like, it wasn't worth the risk, if you know what I mean. And there wasn't any like announcement to do anything about it. So that's at their discretion. That's everybody's discretion. That's just my honest, open, personal opinion about it. It's not right or wrong. It's just the way I felt about it and the way I felt like they felt about it. And I shouldn't say that. I don't want to speak for them. It's just the vibe you get, the feeling. So, that's really it. I just wanted to get on here and like share my experience, getting older with this shit now. So like a lot of this stuff means more to me now than it would have maybe 20 years ago. Maybe, I don't know, but it definitely does now as we are aging, and you just see things from a different light. So I think that's it. That's really it. I just wanted to come on and like give like some thanks to them for doing it, for Pharmacy for putting it on, for one. I hope it was a successful event in terms of what it's designed to do. And it felt like it was. Other than that, that's it. I'll be back with more like Swap Meet, Will It Work videos and more skateboard stuff. You know, the more I look at it over the past 20 years, from 2000, when I really started skating again, 1999, 2000, to opening the shop in 2008, I mean, I've accumulated so much stuff that's just in totes in the garage, and a lot of stuff that I could talk about or show over the years, and I might do that. To be honest, some of these videos kind of like make me a little, they give me like anxiety and make me a little nervous and stuff, like talking in front of a camera. This shit's kind of weird to me still. But I don't know. I just think it's like, why just leave this stuff in totes, or why experience, you know, I just put this board up. I've had this since the, there was a DNA Distribution who was Alien Workshop Habitat at the time in Dayton, Ohio. They had a little demo there. Kalis was there. My brain. Anyways, old Minefield deck signed by Kalis. I just got stuff. I put up some of the older shoe shelves that I had in the store, and there's a lot more. But aside from that, thanks to New Balance team for coming out and doing that. Pharmacy again for putting that on. I hope there are more demos like that in the future that kind of come up this way. I don't know about that. You know, that's it. I just hope, I would like to see it handled a little bit maybe differently. I know it's hard. It's really hard. You don't want to tell people that they can't skate during the demo. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. But I think you can, you know, you can kind of work it out. Just say, hey, you know, chill here. Hey, well, these guys are going to run, you know, skate over here if you're wanting to. But, you know, there were people trying to just ollie down, just try to ollie down a 4 or 5 set, and they had no business even trying that. And that's again, don't, but it's just like out of not like no business, just, it's dangerous for them, and then it's dangerous for others when boards are shooting out. Little kids just running around. A couple kids almost just got demolished by people. So yeah, it's tough to monitor this stuff, and I don't want to use the word, but I'll use it like police it. You kind of just let it handle itself when it's there. And kept trying to tell my wife, you know, she was just like, oh my God, when she'd see a kid run out, oh, I just want to be, it's the way it is. You know, it just handles itself. So anyways, I think I'm gonna jump here. I'm glad I at least got this in. This has been bothering me over since Saturday. I'm like, I want to add a little video to the montage of the video clips. I was just like, what am I gonna say? How am I gonna, is this gonna sound stupid? Is it gonna be cringy? And maybe it is, I don't know, but I just wanted to show this stuff, and yeah, so. All right, I'll be back for more videos in the future, and I'll see you then. Later.
I'm thinking you should go in.
Star player at the New Balance Pros.
One of my favorites is the song. One of my favorites. Yeah, little celebrities. Wow. Look, boy already sparking.
Oh. Woo. Yeah. Oh. Oh. No. She's gonna get smoked.
Is it his elbow or his shoulder?
Shoulder.
Oh fuck, I just saw him pop it back into place.
I did too.
Whoa.